Hey, what's up everybody? Stickboy here, and welcome back to another Let's Watch. Today we have another episode of Ouran High School Host Club, and it's been a while, hasn't it? I say that every time. I just get these gigantic chunks of time where I just can't do this, and everybody wonders where I went. I haven't disappeared. I haven't forgotten about it. Haven't put it down. Just got to find the time to get in here and actually do these things. So, today we have an episode title that's very intriguing. It is Haruhi in Wonderland. Now, I don't know how that's going to work because I saw, the little tag at the end where it almost looks like she's actually in Wonderland. So I don't know if she's dreaming, if they're going to hit her over the head, if they're going to drug her. I don't know. This show, I wouldn't put anything past them, but I'm not going to speculate too much on it. I'm just going to get right back into this because I'm ready to see what is going on here. So here we go. Let me get the volume down just a little bit. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, play. Kiss, kiss, fall in love. Hey, hey, hey. All right, let's see what's going to happen here. Never get tired of this intro. All I see is you and me. I really don't mind if I am to choose and live in this garden of romance. Maybe we could take this chance. Maybe you're my life and I'd like to find a hand like yours to take mine, and with one kiss we could stop time and I'd fall in love with you. Tomorrow's far away. Let's place our hope in today. Just you and me in a beautiful spring, and we'll always fall in love again. Hey, hey, maybe you're my love. All right, let's get into this. I'm so intrigued. Is that the Lobelia entrance? What's going on? It's very,
I'm happy to say your daughter's future
serene
here at Ouran Academy is assured. Her test scores are nothing short of brilliant.
but ominous at the same time.
That's the trouble. She's too smart for her own good. She insisted on going through the entire application process without my help.
That is
After she
Haruhi there.
aced the entrance exams, she even tried to persuade me not to come with her today. Can you imagine?
Is that right? Miss Fujioka, would you mind if your father and I spoke privately?
I was going to say, is that her
You're
father
more than
not in
welcome to
drag?
explore the grounds if you like. Of course, most of the students are gone for spring break, but you might make some new friends even so.
Go on, sweetheart. Let Daddy and the nice dean here handle all of the boring paperwork for you, okay?
All right, thanks,
Paperwork
Dad.
for what?
She's quite an independent spirit. Children of her intelligence often are. It must be lonesome for you.
I wonder if she'll enjoy herself here.
I guess, is this maybe a flashback? Because it almost looks like they're enrolling her in Ouran, which obviously has happened already. Follow the white rabbit. So I knew that was the banana peel again. Powerful motor.
A rabbit? But it's stuffed. Hey, wait! Hold on a minute!
Yeah. Okay.
Haruhi in Wonderland.
I'm so confused right now. Okay.
I'm okay.
Somehow.
Oh, come on. This isn't fair. Excuse me? I've got myself kind of
That's
stuck
the
in
little,
this thing. If you wouldn't mind giving me a hand, I'd really appreciate it. Hey, where are you going?
That's a little naughty boy. I forgot his name.
Huh? He disappeared.
Is he still there? I guess he's still part of the... I'm so confused. Look around the room there, Haruhi. There's going to be something in there that makes you shrink.
Where'd that thing come from? There's gotta be some other way out of here, right?
Well,
Unless...
eating the bananas, perhaps? Did she literally eat the entire... It's like a video game where you just consume the whole thing.
Female.
Yeah?
Huh? Banana?
Are we gonna fall again? Okay. Considering she's small, I wouldn't have thought she'd have made that big of a splash. Did you make it to the jungle pool by any chance? No?
Okay, so now I'm in a pool?
You've cried quite a bit, huh?
Huh?
You must have to fill a pool this size. See, this water is an accumulation of all the tears you've shed in life.
Really?
It's rather impressive, actually. Looks as though you've been through more than your fair share of hardships. Speaking of which, I'd get out of there if I were you. It isn't safe.
Huh?
There's something in there? That, yeah, does look a little unsafe, doesn't it?
What in the world? What were those things? This place is way more dangerous than I thought. Hang on, am I back to my original size?
Not yet, but we can take care of that for you. If you're interested.
What are you talking about?
It won't be cheap, though.
I don't even know what to say about Kyoya being the caterpillar.
Yes, hello. Might my little sister and I have a bit of mushroom?
Of course. We can settle your tab at the end of the month.
Of course.
You know, I think you're the most shrewd caterpillar I've ever met.
Imagine
What
that.
kind of stuff were you always writing down in that book of yours, huh?
Oh, anything and everything. That's odd. You said always just now, and yet you and I have never met.
Always.
Well,
Did I?
I'm sure you look a little familiar.
That's weird, isn't it?
I'm getting smaller.
Oh, so we got mushrooms. Well, at least we kept the diaper.
I'm getting bigger.
I'm sorry. That's not exactly what I had in mind about getting back to size. Huh? Hey, look! That little baby's crawling away all by himself.
It's not any of my business.
Not anymore, is it? Why do I get the feeling it was a bad idea to go in there?
Nice going.
You gotta watch your step there.
You may refer to me as Duchess.
Huh?
The woman making banana soup over there is my cook. And this worthless
Slightly messy.
layout is my cat.
Pretty amazing cat. I've never seen one smirk like that before.
Why do I have to be the stupid cook? It's not fair! I quit! You're always having fun and I always have to play the villain! Tamaki, you idiot!
So, does this mean you're the baby's mother?
She's totally
Are you
dreaming.
concerned for the child?
I'm just glad he found his way home.
Baby Tamaki? Or,
It's the best thing for him.
no, it's... What's his
Being with your
name?
mother is always the best thing.
What was his name? Nekozawa?
Well, I'm afraid I must be off now. Would you look after him while I'm gone?
For how long?
I couldn't say. I've been summoned to
Yeah.
appear in court.
Don't ask her too many questions.
You know she's just pulling your leg. That doll doesn't really even belong to her in the first place.
Huh?
Dang.
Hey, what happened to...
Just gets weirder and weirder, doesn't it? Pottery, what did they put in your drink?
Mr. Cat. Wait!
Over here. Pretty neat, huh?
Are there two of them?
Sure, I guess.
I can disappear?
And reappear. Anywhere.
That's great. So listen, I'm a little turned around.
I'm gonna say, she's
Do
not
you
gonna
mind
question
telling me the best
anything
way
in
to get
here.
out of here?
That all depends.
On where it is you're trying to go.
Home, of course. Back to where I was before.
I'm afraid leaving here without an audience with the Queen.
Is strictly forbidden.
An audience with the Queen?
Well, now we have a means to an end, right? It's actually been so long since I've seen Alice in
You might
Wonderland.
say
That the Queen
keeps close tabs.
I don't
on
really
all
have
the
a
subjects.
I don't really have a good grasp on how the
This is
story
ridiculous.
goes.
If you want to talk, come out and stand still, both of you.
Both of us.
What do you mean?
Never mind.
You'd think they would know that she has them figured out by now. But again, I have no
I
idea.
hope he comes back soon.
I have no idea what the cause of this is. So who's the Mad Hatter? Is Tamaki the Mad Hatter, I would imagine?
Excuse me.
Got the blonde hair
No
going on.
room.
So.
Yeah. No room left, sorry.
Huh?
Wait, was Honey Senpai the... Was Honey the rabbit? That was Honey's rabbit that she followed.
I got it.
Thank you! Don't just brush us off like that!
We were only kidding! There's plenty of room left, see?
She ain't got time for all that.
Can I ask you guys a question about this place?
Your hair's pretty long, huh?
What?
That's actually a rather good look for you. Be that as it may, you'll still have to wear it much shorter in the future, you know.
And why exactly do you even care about my hair?
That's a good question.
So you're wearing a skirt today?
Yeah, well, believe it or not, I am a girl. Not that it matters either way.
Ow.
You know, if you keep scarfing down junk food like that, you're gonna get cavities.
Don't
Be sure to brush your teeth when you're
don't say the C word around Honey.
Okay.
So I guess nose bubbles do pop.
A riddle.
A riddle?
In what way are lean and fancy tuna alike?
Aren't they the same thing?
Incorrect! They're not the same thing at all! Even in dreams,
They are both
still
tuna.
commoners.
Hey! Would you like a glass of red wine?
Sorry, the consumption of alcohol by minors is against the law.
I guess getting her to play Alice was a bit of a stretch.
She's just not feeling the part. Still, though, she's kinda cute.
Yes, she is.
What the heck are they up to?
It's always 3 o'clock here.
Which means it's always snack time.
So then...
Makes sense.
Where is this place we're in anyway? I mean, a little while ago I was at Ouran Academy with my dad, filling out the enrollment paperwork.
Riddle me this. What do your father and I share in common now because of you?
Because of me? Wait, this is
An
Ouran
affection for
Academy,
you?
isn't it?
What will you do once you're enrolled? After you've enrolled here, what will you do?
What will I... study, I suppose.
And what else?
What else?
Yes, is that all?
Well, yeah.
What for?
What?
What for?
See, there's something specific I want to be when I grow up.
Yeah?
That's why I'm enrolling here at Ouran, to prepare myself for a bright future.
That's really sweet. So what do you want to be when you grow up?
Well, my dream is to be...
What good are dreams if all you do is work? There's more to life than hitting the books, I hope you know.
But I have to study to do well.
Yeah?
That's all fine, but what about having a good time?
Having a good time?
Having a good time.
Having a good time.
Having a good time.
Is there an echo in here?
Having a good time. What was that for?
The Queen is now holding court.
The Queen?
The Duchess is scheduled to be executed.
That's an outrage!
One does not fight the Queen's whim. Trust me.
Well, I can't sit here and do nothing!
You never could you?
Even when she's dreaming, Haru-chan is still Haru-chan.
I would call that breaking the fourth wall, but I'm not really sure what wall we're breaking there. I still don't understand what part the host club is playing in this.
You stand before us now, accused of coming to the Royal Music Festival by invitation.
The nerve.
Do you confess to your transgression?
What transgression?
Who disrupts this court?
Is the Queen a guy?
I do. I'm here as legal counsel for the accused.
Does she want to be a lawyer?
With all due respect, Your Majesty, it is my duty to attend the Royal Music Festival.
Even if it means leaving your precious child alone? Your crime is not a question of attendance, but of abandonment.
Okay.
This act is unforgivable. To cause such loneliness in a child.
Your Majesty, the child wasn't abandoned. When a mother has to be away providing for the family, her children know that she's doing it out of love. Sure, they might get lonely from time to time, but they understand. Besides, if you execute the Duchess, how is her child any better off?
Silence yourself, young lady. There's no room for your emotions in this courtroom.
But that's impossible! To pass judgment without emotion! You might as well just leave it up to a machine!
Astounding insolence. Tell me precisely
We
how
can't
long
stand
you've been
logic in
the
this
legal
court.
profession. Are you even qualified to practice law in this court? Are you not, in fact, guilty yourself? Why don't we discuss your crime?
What are you talking about?
Breaking the vase?
I submit one Renaissance vase destroyed by you.
Oh, vase. My bad.
That's the vase from earlier. But it was definitely in one piece at the time. I couldn't have been the one who broke it.
A likely story, but if not you, then who's the culprit?
I had no idea, but I'm telling you it wasn't me!
Or was it?
Or was it?
Witnesses! Those party to the crimes of this so-called lawyer are commanded
Who is
to come
that?
forward and testify!
It would be my privilege, Your Majesty.
What are you doing here?
This girl has what might charitably be called a drab approach to student life.
What?
Schoolwork, schoolwork, schoolwork. She won't let the slightest bit of fun offset her routine.
Oh yeah? Well, at least I have a routine, Tamaki-senpai. What's going on?
Now, how is it you
I
know
don't know.
my name? My name. How do you know it?
Yes, how is it that you know his name? However, do you know it?
How do I know?
Yeah, and somehow you knew we were twins.
And about my little black book, lest we forget.
And about my cavity.
Yeah?
How is that?
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 Because she knows them all and she's had a good time with them. Maybe?
Hasn't it sunk in yet? You've made a lot of wonderful friends here, Haruhi.
Oh.
Now haven't you?
Dad, you're the king? Then does that mean... Does that mean... It couldn't be.
Who's the queen?
You've gotten so big. Where does the time go?
Well, now.
I'm sorry. I made it so hard for you. And so... Now is the time to make up for
We're
that.
gonna get to see her
Haruhi. Don't be
face?
afraid to enjoy yourself, all right?
She's gonna disappear, isn't she?
Haruhi? Wow, I don't think I've ever seen you doze off before.
Hurry up and get ready. We have guests coming any minute now.
Of course they're all dressed up like
You guys
that.
have way too much fun, you know that, right? I have to admit it, though. Around here, I can hardly even tell when I'm awake.
So they were just fucking with her in her sleep?
And I am barely breathing. Only the fuel of a passionate heart keeps this body strong and moving forward. But could it be I found a place to rest?
They didn't have to make her cry, though.
Until I'm okay. Trees of the town reveal the time has come once again to shift our shade and color. The world always changes around us, but weakness.
I'm never gonna learn the words to this outro.
Through all the pain, believe it.
Who we are right here and now.
Raise one hand to
Little
the sky,
bits and
raise your
pieces.
voice, lift them high, and you'll cut through the darkness, make it go. The time to
Star is now, and I can show you how.
start with me, and the world will be even bigger than ever before.
All right.
Isn't this exciting?
Here's a
Haruhi?
clip.
The host club is about to bask in the warm glow of full-scale media coverage.
Media coverage? Don't you just mean the school paper? Next time, covering the famous host club.
The Ouran Host Club.
Tamaki's gonna eat that up, isn't he?
See you then.
Well then, that was a weird episode. It was a really weird episode. I figured it was a dream sequence. I just didn't know what brought it on and how the host club was playing a role in it. But I guess they were just screwing with her in her sleep. She dozed off and they were just kind of egging her on. I guess that's really strange. But you know, I wouldn't put it past them. And of course, you know, she was kind of half asleep, half awake. I've had dreams like that where you're kind of half asleep, half awake. you're like in that stage. That stage 1 sleep is what it's called, where you can dream in that stage, but you're also kind of cognizant of other things that are going on around you. Those are like the weirdest dreams that you will ever have. So interesting. They kind of played on that. Anyways, that was fun. Hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, and can't wait to see a couple of more of these. I think, now this was halfway. This was the midpoint of the series. I was going to say season, but there's only one season, so this was the midpoint of the series, so we've got 13 episodes to go. I would like to get 14 and 15 in a double shot tomorrow, if I've got time, which I should. So, looking forward to that. Hope you're looking forward to that. And if I can get off my lazy butt and actually put these together and get them uploaded, you'll get to see them sometime this week. Alright, so, I'm going to end this video now. And I'm Stickboy, and I will see you later.